Yes, Health and Fitness Tips with Becca and Bradie. We got some cool stuff in store for you today. So we're going to start off with Miss Bradie. Take it away.
All right, so we're going to talk about the sun today. We all love a tan, but the tan doesn't really love our skin. About 95% of your aging is done from outside exposure from the sun and stress and the sun, and most of it's done before you're even 18 years old. So what we're going to talk about is how to get a nice tan without the help of the sun that will give you wrinkles later on in life. I have tried a lot of self-tanners, and I always end up looking really, really ridiculous because I get streaks all over. So what I'm going to talk about is how you can get a little bit of color without the streaks and the personal artwork on your legs. Okay? So we're going to start, of course, with Arbonne products because that's why we're here. And what I like about Arbonne's products, again, if you missed the last video, is that they're all plant-based. We don't use any animal products. We don't use any mineral oil. We don't use any PABA, which is in most sunscreen and is a known carcinogen. And we don't use any nasty preservatives or animal byproducts. So the way you're going to start out is you need to prep your skin before you use a self-tanner. So you're going to use a wash, and you just use, I would do this on you, but I'm not going to pour something all over you.
Thank you.
I'm just going to demonstrate. This is a good, nice wash that you can use, and if you mix it in with an exfoliant for your skin, for your body, a nice scrub, put it onto a, what are these things called?
Loofah. Spongy?
A spongy loofah, thank you. They have them at the dollar store. Take a little bit of this in your hand and throw it on here. Take a little bit of the body wash and put it with it. It'll make the product stretch longer and last longer because we're on a budget. And then just scrub all over your body. See, I should have you doing this. We should be in the shower, shouldn't we?
Next one.
Next one. Okay. I double dog dare you.
I'll do it.
Okay, so and once you've exfoliated your body, then you also want to exfoliate your face. So if you use a nice light scrub and just scrub your face, and that takes all those dead skin cells off because we don't really want to put a self-tanner on something that's going to flake off of us because then we end up looking blotchy. So after you've exfoliated, you can use a self-tanner. I like Arbonne's for a couple of reasons. It's a spray, so it goes on more evenly. It doesn't have as much of that nasty smell that most self-tanners have, and it has a sunscreen in it of 15, so you're going to protect your skin at the same time. So what I typically do is I spray it on my body, and then I just rub it in evenly over and over. And you want to do just a little bit over a couple of days. A lot of people get really impatient, and they put a ton on, and then they look ridiculous because they went from white to brown in one day. So if you do it over several days, exfoliating each time, then you'll end up with an even tan. A couple tips that I've learned the hard way. Let yourself dry for about 15 minutes before putting on any binding clothing. If you put on, say, socks, then you'll have a line where the socks are, which is very unattractive. And if you just let yourself dry. And the other thing I always tell people is have your husband or a friend do your back so that you don't have a nice tan here and then you're white on the back. But this will last you a good whole season. The thing about Arbonne's products is they all have a shelf life of about 12 months as opposed to 10 years that most products have that are in the industry. So each season you want to restock so that your SPF stays strong because SPFs tend to expire within a year. And a lot of people end up with burns because they don't know that their SPF is expired. So basically exfoliate. Use a really nice, gentle exfoliator, and then take your time with the self-tanner and do it over several days. And that's it for me.
Awesome. Okay. So if somebody would like to purchase these, where would they go to get that?
Well, they can call me at 901-233-4305, or they can email me at B as in boy, K as in kangaroo, Schall, SCHALL1 @yahoo.com. And Becca will have the stuff on her website, and I'll have it on mine too.
And on Facebook, so be sure to check it out. Thanks, Miss Bradie. Awesome.